Manchester United fans are scratching their heads right now. On a truly baffling day for VAR across the board in the Premier League, the United faithful were bewildered when what appeared to be a perfectly legal goal from Marcus Rashford was chalked off at Everton. The Red Devils were leading 2-1 on Merseyside at the time courtesy of goals from Antony and Cristiano Ronaldo neutralising Alex Iwobi's stunning opening strike. Rashford goal disallowed versus Everton. And it looked for a good while as though they could canter their way to the final whistle when Rashford continued his fine recent form by breaking clear and beating Jordan Pickford. However, to the astonishment of pretty much everybody other than the overjoyed Everton fans, the decision was taken to rule out Rashford's goal on the grounds of handball. And while the replays did indeed confirm that the ball had hit Rashford's arm, you'd need to be pretty heartless to say that it was to such an extent that the goal should have been canned. Let's be honest here, there's not a whole lot more that Rashford could have done to get his hand out of the way when he's reacting to a deflection while galloping at full speed down the pitch. What about Antonio's goal versus Fulham? Most remarkable of all, though, was the fact that West Ham United had been embroiled in handball controversy earlier the very same day with two of their goals against Fulham. Michail Antonio's strike, in particular, sparked confusion amongst United fans because the Jamaica star looked to have handled the ball far more blatantly than Rashford a few hours later. In fact, replays showed that Antonio essentially brought his left hand towards the ball while under pressure from João Palhinha just seconds before finding the back of the net. Why was one given and why was one disallowed? Now, the key difference here is that Antonio's handling of the ball didn't come directly before he found the back of the net a la Rashford. Rather, in his case, there was a whole series of deflections between himself and multiple Fulham players before he eventually bundled the ball home. Antonio saw his initial shot saved by Bernd Leno after touching the ball with his hand, before only getting his second bite of the cherry upon a mix-up between the Fulham keeper and Tim Ream. By contrast, there were no such shenanigans between the handball and goal in the case of Rashford, with just a slight touch from Pickford bridging the gap from offense to conversion.